Do not allow negative thoughts to grow roots in your mind. Because if you allow that to happen, they will destroy everything good in your life. I've spoken about this countless times in my YouTube videos. The danger of uttering negative words out loud. Negative thoughts are something we all get. And I know it doesn't feel this way sometimes. You may look at a person and think, man, this guy's always happy. This guy's just got a grip on life and nothing seems to faze him. Everybody gets negative thoughts. Everybody. And this is why when it comes to male depression and suicide, oftentimes the people that look like they've got it all together often are the ones that are struggling the most. But they just disguise it very well. Life will beat us up. And sometimes, just when things start to go well, they go very wrong once again. And you're like, man, for fuck's sake, I can't get a break. Every time I get any little bit of progress, any little bit of luck, it all comes crumbling down on me again. And you almost start to feel like you're cursed. Like you're just not destined to have a great life. I'm with you. I've had those thoughts before, I'll be honest. Man, I've been through situations where I'm like, man, it's just fucking, it always has to happen to me. Why always me? I get it. But that's the danger. The danger is saying those negative, because they have no positive return on investment, saying those words out loud. And I know sometimes we just want to vent. We just want to let it all out. And that's healthy at times. But if you're not careful, it will start growing roots in your mind. And you'll just become that person. You'll become negative. Everything about you will be negative. The way you talk, the way you walk. You'll start neglecting yourself. You'll start coming up with excuses as to why you're not that guy. I'm not as good as this person. This person has better genetics. I'm not good as this person. He's just better looking than me. I'm not as good as this person. He's just a better speaker than me. I'm not. And you start listing out reasons as to why you're not where you are in life, or you're not where you want to be in life, and why things just always go wrong for you. That's very dangerous. Very dangerous. Get a grip on those negative thoughts. Do not allow them to manifest themselves into words. See, the words part you can control. The thoughts part, they come and go. And I always say, when you get a negative thought, let it bounce around in your head for a while. It will soon disappear. That's just the way it is. You're not thinking of negative things every second of the day. You get negative thoughts maybe throughout the day, but then they'll go away. But if you really sit there and you focus on that negative thought, and then you start saying those negative words out loud, you will change your chemistry on the inside, the way you feel. And it will affect what you do. Thoughts affect action. If I feel like I'm a piece of shit, loser human being, I'm not going to go out there and create and start exciting projects and meet people and do what I have to do. I'm not going to do that, because I view myself from a very low vibrational place. I dislike myself, and I become my number one enemy. That's the thing. And this is why I always tell fellas that you don't have haters, bro. You, if you're not careful, can be your biggest hater, or you can be your biggest ally. I don't want to be my biggest hater. There's already people out there that may look at me and think, oh, who does this guy think he is? And I don't want to be one of those people. I want to be my number one supporter. You have you for the rest of your life. Remember that. You have you for the rest of your life. You are the person who is going to spend the most amount of time with you for the rest of your life. So you might as well bloody like the guy. You might as well look in the mirror and be like, you know what, I may not be where I want to be in life, but I'm trying. I'm waking up every single day. I'm treating people well. I'm working hard. And you know what? I can respect myself for that. Look, there's one thing being dissatisfied with where you are, coming from a place of wanting more for yourself. That's okay. But I don't believe in making your life miserable now because you're not where you want to be. Enjoy the process of you becoming the person that you ultimately want to become. The process, derive sweetness from it. The car that you drive right now, it may not be a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, but it's getting you from A to B. It's allowing you to meet the people that you need to meet to grow your business. It's allowing you to go out there and have a fun social life with your friends. Change the perspective. Right? Sometimes it even helps looking at people who are less fortunate. I mean, a lot of us in the West, we complain about trivial things. And there are people in other parts of the world that don't have access to clean water, gas, electricity. People that are being bombed, that don't know if today is their last day. And we complain because, oh God, my tire's flat. No, my video didn't upload. Oh, you know? So sometimes you just got to look at other people and think, man, why am I complaining? The problems that I have are so small. And change your perspective on suffering as well. This is life. When you believe that life should be sunshine and rainbows, you're in for a rude awakening. You're living in La La Land. I mean, that's what children see the world as, right? We hide the devastation and the chaos from children because we don't want to traumatize them. If you told an 8-year-old that people are being bombed with chemical weapons and this, and you start going into detail about some of the graphic acts of violence that are taking place around the world, I mean, it's going to traumatize a kid, right? Earthquakes, hurricanes, you start talking about all these things, terrorism, it's going to scare the little kid, right? But when you get older, you realize that's life. With the good comes the bad. With the positive comes the negative. And it's not about liking the fact that this exists. No, I'm not telling you to like it. I'm telling you to accept it. Accept it. This way you're not blindsided. You're not like, whoa, what's going on here? How comes this happen? It's just life. And as men, we need to come to terms with the brutal nature of life. If a woman leaves you because you're broke and you don't have your shit together, it may hurt, but that's life. That's what happens. Don't be mad about it. Accept it. Don't wish it was better. Don't wish it was different. This is the reality of life. And you know what? If there were no suffering, victory will not have the same taste. It won't have the same sweetness. The reason we love a zero to hero story, the underdog story, is because this person had all the odds against him, yet he still became a remarkable success. That's why we connect with those stories. If it was all, a straight line up and there were no struggles, we wouldn't resonate. Imagine there was a film of some guy who was born into a billionaire family and he became a trillionaire. Yeah, cool, whatever, but it just wouldn't connect with you. But a dude who was dirt poor from the slums in India or, from really rough neighborhoods in London or Chicago or whatever, and this person made it, I mean, that really hits you. If he can, I can, So look, accept it. Come to terms with it. And your negative thoughts are normal. I'm not going to be like, don't have negative thoughts. That's impossible. It's impossible. We have thousands of thoughts a day. Some of them are bound to be negative. But just don't vocalize them. If you sit there for half an hour and you start talking shit to yourself, you'll feel bad. You'll feel awful. Words are dangerous, man. They're like bullets. It's like shooting yourself with multiple bullets, emptying all the rounds into yourself. Dangerous stuff. Don't be doing that. Support yourself. I'm not telling you to lie to yourself and say, no, I am wonderful. You know, if you're fat, broke, then there's clearly problems. But don't talk to yourself from a negative place. Tell yourself, you know what? Hands up, I put myself in this shit mess, but I'm going to get myself out of it. And I'm going to inspire some people along the way, because there are people out there who are also in a similar situation to me. So let me show them how I did it and inspire them to do the same. Okay, thanks for watching, fellas. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like. Comment, let me know what you think down below. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.